Hey, there we go. Moderation helps everyone feel safe. Well, that's not always been my experience. But that's okay. Hey everybody. Long day doing yard work. So I figured, since I haven't done any BattleTech Advanced in a little while, that I would go ahead and give that a shot. Doing it live. I don't do it live very often. Let's see here. There we are. For multiple reasons. Usually because, you know, the times in this game are so drawn out between loading and turn times and all that, that by the time I do a stream for an hour, I've finished one mission. So I lost a pilot last go round because I didn't get to the search and rescue mission fast enough. Didn't realize those had a time limit. Kind of makes sense in hindsight. It would be cool if I kind of told you when the time limit was, because I just happened to be in the middle of a long-term contract. I couldn't just say, nope, gotta go. But you know, whatever. Alright, so Ghost Bear absolutely hates us. Smoke Jaguars, no more. I gotta take some contracts against the Jade Falcons at some point. Solitaire, yeah, you're a good choice for the Kingfisher. Everything else is staffed. Medusa and Tex are still out of action for a bit. What's this thing got on it? I forget. Yeah. It's a one skull mission. I don't need to overthink it that much. Anyway. So, had the hankering for a cup of coffee. Play a little BattleTech. My cats are outside frolicking, as cats do. Nothing as easy as it looks, ain't that the truth? I actually got sucked into playing Elite Dangerous by the Black Pants Legion. And, you know, I didn't really give that game much thought when it came out, and I didn't realize just how long ago it did come out, but it's been a little while. It's pretty good, and they've got some... Unlike other mass multiplayer games, they actually have updated the engine here and there, so it supports... what the hell does FSR stand for? Something super resolution. From AMD, doesn't do ray tracing, and that's probably for the best because you're in interstellar space, and I could see that melting down a computer in a hurry. It looks pretty good still. I mean, probably a lot of it helps that they're largely geometric shapes. Not anything... There are definitely some visually complex things in there, but the player items aren't really. These guys are amateurs, oh great. So... This is when we find out that they drop 5 stars of reinforcements on us again, because that always seems to happen.
You're asking a lot of an old guy.
Always. Which is fine. I really don't care about clan rules of engagement or force allocation, so we've got everything but the kitchen sink here. I think I named the Atlas the kitchen sink.
Copy that.
So I think we'll be just fine.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Roger that.
The Enforcer, yeah, we'll just sprint you up to the front. Whew. Got all day. 35-ton vehicle.
Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Firing jump jet.
What else we got? Oh, battle armor. Got a 30-ton mech. He's not much of a threat, but I really don't want him to stay around.
Roll to that.
Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Holy crap. That thing must not have moved at all yet. Alright, they're reserving. I'm reserving too. Okay, now I'm not. That guy, that tank crew, or anybody watching that tank crew right there, has got to feel like Robin Hood felt in Men in Tights. Phew. We're gonna skip the Ultra 20 for now. Yeah, definitely gonna skip that. And we're just gonna go with everything else. Accuracy by volume. This is good coffee. I recently turned into a coffee drinker. Probably make people cringe because I tend to use quite a lot of creamer.
I'm here.
I joked to my buddy Warp took me out to breakfast one morning. This was a while ago. And this is before I had really drank coffee in any measure outside of the occasional cappuccino or latte. So the breakfast diner, which is his absolute favorite place to eat, we ate at. Lady, of course, asked me if I want a cup of coffee. And I said, no, I don't really like coffee. I like coffee-flavored things. That's why I drink coffee from Starbucks. And Warp just thought that was one of the funniest things ever.
Watch my heat. I'm taking damage.
Orders?
Ooh, everything, everything.
Now let's see. I got handle things.
So far, we've hit with 4 lasers. I can't jump far enough to do any good, but we can sprint.
Sprinting.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we'll hit with something. Nice.
Receiving you.
I want you to go around this side. I'm expecting some artillery to start come flying in here.
What can I do for you?
We're just going to do a normal move for you. We're going to send some LRMs at that dude. And we're going to send some not LRMs at that dude. Okay. That's a lot of firepower for, you know, pretty decent amount of heat.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Nice. I think that dude's about to be dead. Yeah.
Should have run when you had the chance.
I'm going to try not to do that thing after every sip, but again, some pretty good coffee.
No shooting, just running. Got it.
So it's that magical time of year where there's lots and lots and lots of spring cleaning going on. And that is what I spent doing most of the day. Cleaning up the yard, cleaning up the barn.
I copy.
Cleaning the barn out into the yard and then cleaning up the yard again.
Confirm.
Those of you that have a messy barn probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Airing up the tires on the tractor. Fixing the hose needed to air up the tires on the tractor. Nice.
Yes, Commander.
Because, like most things, you can't just do one thing. You've got to do 3 other things that enable that one thing to be finished.
Alright, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
But it's a nice day for it. It's right around upper 60s in freedom units. Breezy, sunny. Whew, that could have hurt. That did hurt a little bit.
Orders.
Yeah, what is that thing? Oh, okay. Time to play Jumpin' Jack Flash over here. We don't want to get too close. I think right there is good. Yeah. Keep my distance. He's hauling elementals, so we're gonna focus everything on him first.
Firing.
And we even hit. I'll be damned. Didn't expect that. Oh, you are not gonna like him. Does that dude actually have triple AMS? Nope. Somehow he managed to hit him, which is interesting.
Damage, Commander. Standing by.
You are okay right there. A little out of range of that guy, but that's fine. Actually, you know what? Let's work you up closer. You've gotten better. You got some decent close-in weapons. Let's strip the arms off this guy. Eh, not quite. Getting there, though.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Good to go, boss. From on high.
Split fire, split fire. Him first. And then him. Going to be glorious.
Got you covered.
Okay. Maybe not. A little less than glorious. Maybe the first two letters of glorious.
What's up, boss?
That's okay.
Location confirmed.
Yeah, we'll do that for everybody else to benefit.
Locking on.
Nice. Very nice.
Inflicted heavy damage.
Excellent.
Hey.
That went pretty good. Not close enough to jump anywhere useful. That's fine.
Oh boy, here we go.
Wolfbanes and the Merlin. Neither are you, but that's okay. Nice. He has no guns. That's mainly why I'm still shooting at him.
I hear ya.
I do not like the battle armor. Damage or destroy as many as possible before they have a chance to dismount.
There's more where that came from.
Orders.
Yeah, I'll put you right there. Do you know what? Let's take the other leg just for shits and giggles.
Locked on target.
There it is. I don't think there's any salvage left.
I hope we can salvage this.
One. The head.
Receiving you. Hauling in.
Excellent. Golem battle armor. How much is left? Yeah, I think we can make this work.
Copy that.
LBX rounds were made for that.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
We don't need to sprint you just yet.
There's been a lot of an old guy.
Do need them dead though. Very, very dead.
All right,
Nice.
follow me. We're gonna go. I broke him like my hip.
Hey there.
He cannot jump.
On my way, double time.
All right,
Gotta remind myself, not everybody has jump jets, even though I wish they did. Yeah, buddy. Seriously? That's your plan?
Reporting minimal damage.
Commander.
Alright. Well, Firestarter Omni, we want a higher vantage point. You're gonna be our chief spotter.
Firing on target.
And then there was one. Oh, and then there were none. Awesome. Firestarter, I like the Firestarter Omni. I never really had much love for the original Firestarter, but by upping the tonnage of it, oof, I gotta figure out a way to do this where he's not gonna accidentally hit my guys. I'm gonna run his heat up just a little bit. But I think it'll be worth it, because I'm pretty sure he'll be dead after this. Oh, he totally missed with the autocannon, didn't he? Thought he hit, but he did not. Anyway, I don't really have much love for the original Firestarter, but the Omni is nice.
Barely touched me.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, you and the Dervish, we're gonna take you around this side.
Understood. Moving fast.
Nice. Hopefully we can get that other arm. There it is.
That hit something good.
Good luck with that.
Good to go, boss.
You are in a good position to deal with the vehicles.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Very good position. I think he's gonna die.
Guns.
Nope. Close though.
Can't touch this.
That's awesome. That's a new one. I hadn't heard that one yet. Alright. Listen. I'm gonna run my heat up. It's gonna be worth it. Leg gone? Not quite.
It's over the red line. Heat damage.
That's okay. Alright, now I think he's gonna die.
Okay.
Just like that.
Ah!
I got this.
Yep.
Yep, Mr. Merlin, you are just not fast.
Tracking from position.
Oh, okay. That'll do it.
Waiting on you, Commander. Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, that's a little over, but you know what? It's always time for an Alpha Strike. Might as well make it worth it.
Gotcha.
3 left.
My heat getting pretty high.
Well, that Arctic cheetah should be punching out any time now.
Yeah, Commander.
So I just gotta figure out where the rest of their guys are, and there they are.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Ready for orders.
Okay, yeah, that's a good good line of fire right there. He dead.
Firing all weapons.
I don't really feel like waiting for him to eject on his own.
Tango down.
All right, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
Alright, so what is over... Oh, he ran away. You fucking kidding me.
Jump set. Engage.
He was there. Thankfully, the Ebon Jag or Cauldron Born is pretty darn fast. The Dervish is not.
Full speed.
Good to go, boss.
Need something, Chief? Lifting up. Taking heat damage.
Oh, knock it off. You're fine.
Yes, Commander. Jumping.
What can I do for you?
Well, you need to cool off a little
Going
bit.
turbo.
Good to go. Looking out.
What is that? Interesting. So over here somewhere should be our bad guy. There's a little red dot on the map here. But I don't see anything on the screen.
What's up, boss?
Well, hopefully this isn't like that one MW5 map or bug where they spawned underneath the map.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
That would be awkward.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
35-ton tank.
Standing by.
Now we're just gonna get to see who gets to him first.
All right, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot.
Commander. Orders.
Can you get line of sight on him? No, not right away.
Lifting off. Ready for orders.
Alright, so basically we're gonna spot him, and then we're gonna beat the hell out of him.
Good to go, boss. Sprinting.
Which I should have moved this guy first, but whatever.
Got you on sensors, buddy.
What is that thing? IF... What's that? Hell is IFV? Infantry Fighting Vehicle?
Go.
I mean... It's about the only thing I can come up with.
What? No.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a shot at him.
For what it's worth.
You are, only because you happen to have some LRMs. Not, you know, a lot of LRMs, but Let's make that even higher. Beautiful.
Time to die.
Kaboom, yo.
Waiting for orders. Locked on.
And he's dead.
Show me your war face. Gotcha.
Winning.
Mission successful.
No excessive damage, no head hits, no component losses. Nothing super expensive. Also not a lot of money, but that's okay. Yep, everybody got some experience. Now the real question is, what do we want with salvage? Alright. Plenty of LRM. Ooh, swarm LRM ammo? Nice, nice. Tracer rounds, okay. Light tag, yeah, we got plenty of ER mediums. Got plenty of LRM 20s. Don't really care about machine guns. Plenty of those. An argument could be made for that, but I think swarm LRMs. Go ahead and ditch those. Go ahead and ditch that. And that. Fast cam ammo. Very nice. So basically it turns any LRM mech into a mine layer. God, I gotta remember my acronyms. FASSCAM. Field Artillery Scatterable Mines, something like that. Basically, and the artwork for it is really cool in BattleTech. They detonate before they hit a target and basically airdrop a roughly equivalent amount of mines to whatever size LRM rack they came out of. So if they came out of an LRM 5, they make a 5-point minefield. LRM 10, 10-point minefield, etc. Let's see, who needs to be upgraded here?
Ready, Commander. Mech warrior training complete.
Commander?
Alright, Grandpa's all 10s.
Orders?
Bunny here.
Nice.
Training complete.
Reporting.
Yes, Commander.
Right here. Waiting for orders.
Yeah, we'll go that route. Okay.
Mech warrior training complete.
Solitaire's doing good.
I'm on the clock.
Texas still down for the ouch. Okay. What is he talking about? We got shit that needs to be fixed up. I don't know what he's referring to. Everything should be fixed up. We sold off the stuff we couldn't fix. Literally all these guys just went through and fought. So King Crab's good to go. 2 Gauss and a bunch of medium lasers. Streak 6. 4 Streak 6s. Okay. Forgot about that. Yeah, we're fine. What's he talking about? If I remember rightly, we have a bunch of stuff that needs to be sold. Oh yeah, there's Warp's Vapor Eagle. We have a Dervish 2C. Alright. Vapor Eagle's gonna replace what? I think the Talos. Come on. Alright. Summoner, Crusader, Quick Draw, Dervish 2C. We're gonna take that guy.
We'll have it warmed up ASAP.
And then, where's the Vapor Eagle?
Sure thing. We'll see that
Cool.
it's prepped and ready.
Now, let's see what needs to be sold here. Got 9 million C-bills. We're doing alright. Got about... what? 4 years left? Roughly. Equipment. Let's just skip to... well... I don't think we're overloaded on ammo. Oh, okay, we got a little bit. Nope, don't want to sell that many. I mean, you never really run out of space, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Now, equipment, on the other hand, we do not need 30 jump jets. But you will go through those in a hurry because they're all for light mechs and medium mechs, which can carry an obscene amount of them. We got 9 Clan XL engines, so we can sell the one in your Sphere one. Got some improved jump jets, which is cool. Keeping all the Clan double heat sinks. The engines, keeping all the engines. Have since learned the hard way that you need all the engines. Now, nice.
New equipment available.
Cool. Now what about heat sinks? Oh, do I have 49 of those? Damn, okay. Never mind, not doing that. What do we got here? Blackhawk KU. I like that mech, honestly. I think that is a much better deal than the standard Blackhawk, because it can actually fire most of its guns without melting itself into a pile of metal. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to advance one day. And we're going to refit these two dudes. And we're going to jump to the next system. Alrighty. So, Dervish 2C, blank slate. Let's take a look here. First things first, need the engine. What'll this give it? I wish it gave me speed ratings. I mean, I know they don't exactly apply in this, but 250. That seems like a good bet. Let's see here. I'm gonna go Clan. Well, I'll go Intersphere double heatsink kit. Clan XL. Let's put some missiles in it before we do anything else. Put a couple Clan LRM 20s in there. Do I have Artemis 4 to equip on this thing? I do. Alright, then we're going to use some Artemis ammo. Nice. Okay. Now we need some non-ammo guns. Got 15 tons left. Go ahead and throw some ER mediums on there. Boost the armor. There, even 10 tons. Let's see, what do we got for targeting computers? Oh wait, we can't use... Do these work in conjunction with Artemis? They might. We're gonna find out. Okay. Anti-missile system seems like a good idea. Oops. Gotta actually put the AMS on there first. We'll put that in... Okay. Don't have a choice. It's gotta go in one of the arms. 1 ton of ammo for you. Piercing SRM-3. That allows it to... Yep. It's an armor penetrating round. 3, 6. That's not going to leave a lot of ton for ammo, but that's okay. No, we need heat sinks. Oof, that could have been a monumental mistake. You know, I need more MMLs. Let's do some Streak 4s. Let's do 1 ton of ammo. And let's do some heat sinks. 1, 2. Do I have enough room for Pharaoh? Yeesh. Three, 4. Hey, look at that. That's not half bad. Expensive. Let's build it.
On it. I'll let you know.
Now the Vapor Eagle. This one's going to be a little tougher. We want it to be fast. So we're going to start with the engine first. I think a 280 or 300 would be good. Clan XL, once again. 25 3/4 tons. We're going to go with... Now, where the hell are the jump jets hiding at? I can never remember where it sticks them. Derf. Alright. We're doing improved jump jets, because this is something Warp turned me on to. Improved jump jets are awesome. Less heat, further jump distance. So this thing's going to be able to jump crazy far. Let's see here. Okay. And it's armored pretty well as is. Let's stick some Clan Pharaoh on there. Let's up armor it just a little bit. Let's get it up to an even 20 tons. There we go. Pulse laser boat, I'm thinking. Large pulse in the arm. Why not? Medium pulse in the torso. Again, why not? I think in here somewhere we have a... Ooh, what's this do? Oh, C3 slave. Thought in here somewhere oh, there we go, laser fire control system, there we go, and I thought we had a partial wing, but I don't see it. That's okay. ECM also goes in there, 8 tons left over. Let's go to Mr. Laser AMS, even though it's the inner sphere one, I don't care. And then ER small lasers. 1, 2, 3. 5 tons left. Was not expecting to have any tons left. Alright, what do we got for ballistics we can cram in here? Probably nothing for 5 tons. Nothing useful for 5 tons. Heat sinks. I almost forgot about the heat sinks. Alright, so clan double heatsink kit first. That's better. And clan double heatsinks. We should have room for one more somewhere. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I like it. I think it's going to do quite well.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Your LRM fire control system has to go in the location with the launcher linked in to link to it. Welp. We'll just have to sort that out when we get there. Let's see here. That's extra battle armor. That should be extra mech bays, and that should be extra drop tonnage, right? Yep, 50 tons, 3 million.
Right, I'll get the
Sure.
right away.
Wow, I got 12 people watching. I don't think I've ever had that many people watching. Jade Falcon? Jade Falcon. Who's this? Federated Sons. Being rated by Kurita, who actually really likes us right now. Now let's go piss off some more clans.
Activating course now, Commander.
I'm doing good at that. And as the saying goes, in times of trouble, go with what you know. Yes, Merc News is worth the 10 C-bills. It's entertaining, and let's be real, in this game 10 C-bills is like nothing. Although I read, and I wish I could find it again because I don't remember where I read it, that the exchange rate is basically one C-bill is like 16 US dollars. That's probably changed quite a bit because I think I read that like 6 or 7 years ago. And sabotage on New Avalon. Any observer could be forgiven for thinking that the industrial might of New Avalon would swiftly be added to Catherine Steiner's roles on for. Let's see. Yeah, nobody really likes her. She's Kawaii people. Courchevel, huh? Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the deck shaking. $100,000 structural reinforcement. Recalibrate the rotation controller. Permanent fixers are the best fixes. So, for those of you who aren't aware, I actually used to do oil field welding. And pretty much any construction occupation or manufacturing occupation, I feel, is if you have a temporary fix and you apply the temporary fix becomes the permanent fix. So, after so many years of experience in manufacturing and welding in general, I quit offering temporary suggestions. I just quit doing it because it would never actually get fixed. Yeah, that's worth it.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
So, like my last welding job, which I left in 2018, October 2018, I'd been there a little bit more than a year, and it was actually an oil field welding shop, but also did general fabrication. And the owner was a nice guy. He wasn't particularly great at running a business, unfortunately, which is part of why I left. But he was a nice dude. And temp fixes keep odd jobsmen in business. Yeah, they do, in a way. Let me finish the story and I'll expand on that. But one day he asked me, after I left, he had a plasma table that he bought. A plasma table, so a CNC plasma cutter. It was 4 foot by 4 foot. So roughly a meter by a meter effective cutting range. He knew that I knew computer shit, whether it was custom stuff or... Oh wait, I said I was going to fix the dervish. Here, let me do that really quick. He knew that I knew stuff with computers forwards and back, because I've been in computers since I was like 14. And for clarity, I'm going to be 40 next month. So he bought this plasma table secondhand. The way the company worked is if you weren't registered with them, they would not support it. Weapon attachment. Yeah, fuck that then, I guess. So I was basically patching this thing together in perpetuity. There was no way around it. So after I left, he asked... Oh, fuck yourself. He asked how I could fix it. And I'm like, listen, man, I can't fix this. You need to get rid of it and sell it to a hobbyist and get another one. He's like, well, you were fixing it before. And I'm like, yeah, Jim, when you were paying me by the hour at your hourly rate that you chose, it was a worthwhile investment of my time to keep it running because it was making you more than it was costing. If you want me to fix it now, it's going to run you $75 an hour. And it's going to be 3 to 4 hours worth of work minimum. And he blew a gasket. And I'm like, this is why I told you I can't fix it, man. I can't fix it. You need to sell it to a hobbyist. You need to get rid of it. And he's like, well, why can't you just make it work for now? I'm like, because, Jim, I'll be doing that for the next 5 years. I will be making it work for now every other month for 5 years until it finally breaks or you go out of business, whichever comes first. Unironically, he hasn't called me back since then. And in a way, I'm kind of okay with that. Because I'm not about that. And this goes into what Svarv here was saying about temp fixes keep odd jobsmen in business. They do and they don't. Because when you apply a temp fix, and especially in the oil field industry, they have gotten so used to all the temporary fixes being permanent fixes and them actually lasting long enough for that to happen. When it breaks, it is your fault. And your name is mud. And you will never recover from that. You can't recover from that. And I am not putting myself in that situation again, because I have been there once or twice. And I am not going back there. I feel it's still worth it to keep the fire starter in there, so we're going to do that. Do we have enough tonnage? See, that is the story of IT. Temp fixes patches, just temporary, keeping everything going. The 2K kerfuffle for those old enough to remember that. Yes. And this is the irony, the cruel irony of the Y2K bug, is it was a real thing. It was a huge problem. But untold, well, not untold, roughly $6 to $8 billion internationally in North America alone kept Y2K from happening. And then, year 2000 comes and goes and everyone's like, it was all just a big hoax. And the people that busted their asses 7 days a week, 16-hour shifts for months to make sure it didn't happen were pissed, and rightfully so. And one of them, actually, when interviewed, he said, I wish we would have just left one critical system untouched so that it would have broke and everyone would have seen what could have happened. He said, but we didn't. We were too thorough. We caught everything. And he said, for those of you who have ever worked in any kind of maintenance, manufacturing, or IT industry know how unreal that is, that we caught everything. And yeah, that is unreal. I've worked in hospital IT. I've worked in, I worked for Radio Shack repairing smartphones. I worked for small mom and pop shops doing IT. I worked for Chase Bank doing IT. And the idea of catching everything by the end of a project is practically unheard of. And I do corporate IT right now for an international organization who shall remain nameless until I leave there, because I have many critical things to say about them, because corporate IT is a sham right now. This is going to get into hot take opinion territory, but I don't think I'm going to have many people in IT disagree with me. Corporate IT has gone the same route as most government management, where the people that are making the decisions have no idea how the stuff works. They only know how to read off of a spreadsheet. And because of that, they look at IT and they see IT consuming resources and not producing revenue. And I mean, that is accurate. IT does not directly produce revenue. However, like I told somebody, and then shut up when I realized I was getting into you're about to be fired territory, I told one of the upper managers, look, I want to see you go a full day without using a computer or a smartphone and tell me how much work you get done. And then tell me the IT cuts are worth it. And I haven't said another word about it since, and I've pretty much been phoning in my job ever since, but that's a different story. Now this is awesome. So this is what improved jump jets do. You look at, she can jump, he can jump, whatever, farther than sprinting. Okay, I got it right the first time. I could have fired, but it's not worth it. Now they know where I am. I need to get them to move so they lose their evasion, so I can start pounding the crap out of them. Yeah, the parent company I work for is an IT management company. So they are outsourced, or they are a result of IT outsourcing. And it sucks. And every day your hands get tied more and more by more policies and more procedures because they want to automate break fix. And you can't. And I cannot stress this enough within the company to get anybody to actually listen to me. You cannot automate break fix. It cannot be done. That has about as likely a chance of succeeding as automating oil changes. Not going to happen. Yes, on paper, it's a very straightforward process how to change the oil on a car. Now, you get a rust bucket that's been on the road in the Midwest for 20 years, and you see that someone put the last oil filter on with an impact wrench. You can't no machine in the world would be able to figure out how to take that off.
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, the parent organization that is pushing for automation, yeah, they don't understand how AI works. In fact, just on Friday, septicemia? Really? Okay. They put out a bulletin saying, hey, we think resolution notes and incident tickets could be better served by AI. And they had this AI generated picture of somebody in like a boardroom as a background and somebody holding a cell phone up looking at live chat of resolution notes. And if anybody who has seen AI generated text, and I don't mean ChatGPT AI generated text. I mean, like, graphical text, where it looks like someone took a Cyrillic alphabet, a Greek alphabet, and the English alphabet and kind of mashed them all together to make a sentence. And my comment on it, and my name was visible and I don't really care, was that, you know, right now resolution notes are just doing just fine, being entered by hand, and if that picture is anything to go by, adding AI into the mix will only make it worse. Now, last time I commented on a post like that, when the internal social media network, because I guess that's a thing in companies now, the post was deleted. So I'm really curious if that's still going to be there on Monday. It's going to crack me up if it's gone. And at that point, my work is done. Alright.
Pedal to the metal.
What can we smack this guy with? Really? ER lasers will hit, but the LRMs won't? Max range of 600 meters. Lame sauce. Yeah, at least we hit him with something. I've never heard of a clan mech called septicemia. Isn't that related to sepsis somehow? Yeah, so Warp, one of the guys in my unit, kind of turned me on to improve jump jets. If you don't have good gunner in your pilot's not going to hit anything. But if you the goal of the objective, or if the objective is just to get somewhere and then get out, they're great because nothing's going to hit that mech either. So the Vapor Eagle is his mech, and the loadout is pretty similar to that, with loads of improved jump jets and pulse lasers, because the pulse lasers offset the difficulty somewhat. Go cluster round. Yeah, not feeling hopeful, but we'll give it a shot. Ooh, nice.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
You can't hit him either?
Oh, I don't like going
Lame
fast.
sauce.
Scary.
On it.
So, Warp and I did the opening part of the Black Pants Legion Mega Mech Tournament. And I haven't got around to editing that video because it does have to be trimmed down just a little bit. But we made a tactical error in the second to last round, and we lost by the slimmest of margins on battle value. Which, it happens. We both got a little carried away, we got a little cocky. It is what it is. Nice. Does that give me 5 EVA? No. Okay.
Roger.
But we found 2 gems of stock variants of Inner Sphere mechs. We found the Phoenix Hawk 3PL, which is pulse lasers with a targeting computer. And we found the Hunchback 5SS, which is MML's pulse lasers, and with Artemis and jump jets. And we rocked it for the all the way up until we went, you know what? Let's kill this guy and then run. And the dice gods did not smile upon us. Alright, dude. I want you to know this is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me. He used to have a VTOL that sprinted like 20 hexes. Oh, yeah.
Good to go, boss.
Isn't that some variant of the Warrior?
Flying, buddies, I'm flying.
Alright, so what do we got here? 88.7 or more guns and smaller chance. So the piercing pulse laser in this game is interesting. It does a certain amount of damage to the internal structure regardless of the armor that's in the way. And we'll just hope a couple missiles hit him. Oops, screwed that up. Well, a couple missiles hit him. I'll take the win. Yeah, the Yellow Jacket helicopter is one of my brother's favorite when we play tabletop. And there's so many incarnations of the Warrior helicopter. Like, I mean, it's basically a gun turret with a rotor. Alright, Mr. Eben Jag, now is your time to shine. He didn't move. What's our chance to hit? Not great. So let's do this. Now it's our chance to hit. Not much better. Okay, we're not doing that. And we're not doing that. Nice. Don't explode. Don't explode. Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah, the Yellow Jacket had a Gauss rifle and I think a top speed of like 18 hexes. I haven't seen it in this game. Oh, this is going to be glorious.
Firing jump jet.
Look at that. What's our heat going to be like? Nil. Now what's our heat going to be like? Manageable. But oh my god, the damage output is going to be magnificent.
Engaging.
Goodbye, torso.
Hold a critical hit.
I like it. Alright. Wolverine got a little bit of return fire on him, but that's okay.
Barely touched me.
The Wolverine, the stock 3025 Wolverine, is not a great mech, except for it is reasonably tough.
For orders.
I want to move him first. Oh, he's already moved.
Oh, what's up, boss?
Yeah, he's reasonably tough. We're going to roll the dice on this one.
Move order received.
I think I can take out that Incubus the rest of the way.
Engaging with target.
Kaboom, yo.
One less target.
Yeah, I haven't seen the partial wing in BattleTech Advanced. I did put it on a Vapor Eagle in MW5, and it's actually kind of outstanding. I don't remember if it visually altered the mech or not. I don't want to put him on the rough ground, but I got no choice. Alright.
You say so.
Why is he so hard to hit? That's just crazy. I know why he's so hard to hit. Oh, okay. Ha!
But that hurt.
Eat it, punk. Yeah, BattleTech Advanced is a great mod, and this game on this engine is about as good as it can be with the mod. And I kind of went into this on another bit of a rant on another game round I played. The reason why this functions as smoothly as it does, and it is still crazy herky-jerky on this computer, is because I've got a 16-core processor and 64 gigs of RAM. If it was not for that, I don't think I could run this game. Not in its current incarnation. But even so, even though this is running on, you know, a high-tier Samsung NVMe drive, actually, wait, no, this is running off of a Crucial 2 terabyte NVMe drive. But still,
Losing armor.
it's the bottleneck is the game engine itself. I could upgrade to the brand new AMD 16 core. What is it? The 7950X, even the X3D, wouldn't matter. With DDR5 and the top tier NVMe drive, it would not matter. It's a function of the game engine, and it's been because it uses Unity, and it's been observed. I don't want to say unilaterally, but pretty consistently that when you
I'm in trouble.
that's not going to be good for business. It's been observed pretty regularly that Unity develops RAM leaks and stuttering and all kinds of problems after running for a couple hours. Alright, we're going to keep those out of it for now. It's hot here. Man. No. No. We're just going to hope for the best. No missiles hit. Or no lasers hit. Some missiles hit.
Yeah, critical hit.
The alternate universe thing you're bringing up, Nanolith, is interesting because there's a parallel project with BattleTech Advanced called BTAU, or BattleTech Alternate Universe. And I highly encourage you to look it up because it looks really interesting. Fuck. Doesn't matter where he goes, there's geothermal, and he's the one mad cat without jump jets. Alright.
Let's move.
We need to take weapons off the board.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Better than I expected that to go. Call it a win.
My heat sinks can't take much more of this.
Sumner. You're not going to do much more than LRMs, are you?
Double time.
I can't answer that question, actually. I haven't really been closely following BTAU, other than I get bulletins from the Patreon mail every so often. So I don't know if it was spun off into a separate project, or if it is part of the same BattleTech Advanced mod. I would imagine it's its own thing, because this mod is freaking huge already. And I can't see him being able to cram what's effectively a whole nother mod of the same scope on top of this one. I'm not seeing it. I don't think the game would run. But then again, because he's obviously a very talented modder, maybe he found something out, figured something out to improve the game engine so we don't have these problems. It's possible. I don't know how likely it is, but it's possible.
Roger.
Nice. The thing looks weird.
Alright, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot.
Please don't kill my dervish. I'll back him off. That's the mongoose. Thank you for missing. Alright, dervish, you're going to spend the rest of the game behind hills. Fire starter. Yep.
Roger that.
Jumpin' Jack Flash over here. And give that mongoose something else to think about for a minute.
Copy that.
Okay. That could have gone better. Glad I got the 50% damage reduction on that dervish, or it'd be dead by now. Oh yes, overlapping fields of AMS fire. Alright. Nope. 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 Yes. You are going out of line of sight. Thank you very much. Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Hell yes! Solid connection on that one.
How dead is that? Oh, that's the Merlin, not the Dervish. Almost dead. Took a gyro hit. Pilot's a little freaked out. Eben Jag. Can we actually get into the water down here? We cannot. How do I want to play this? Well, they don't look like they're carrying any battle armor, which is good for me. So we're just going to run them up down there. We're going to find the easiest to hit guy, and we're going to unload with that Ultra 20. And skip some medium lasers to make up for it. Fingers crossed. And they both missed. Because of course they did. Well, that happened. So we have to occupy the facility.
Good to go, boss.
You're in pretty good shape, so I think you can take down this mongoose the rest of the way. It's got paper for armor. It only just has more armor than its structure in some places. Feels good. Now he's going to go down in a hurry. You, on the other hand, we got to keep you mobile. Here's our next hurdle. That's a mean one, too. Yikes. Not as much hit as I was hoping. April Fool's BD released a patch that swapped the effects of weather and biomes. Blizzards that added heats and deserts cooled you. Wonder if rain and fog made you more accurate.
What now?
You know, I'm kind of glad I missed out on that one, because I would probably be raging before I figured it out. $87, $91, $77. Alright. Guy who didn't move. I choose you.
It's my turn.
Nice. Didn't quite take the arm off, but we got close.
Receiving.
Mr. Merlin.
On my way.
We got a guy here that needs your attention. Yeah, I think we'll do alright. Nice. That's gonna help.
Solid connection on that one.
Bummer he missed with the PPC, but you can't have everything. Patch notes, he says he got 4 more people complaining than... Yeah. Listen. If you did something like just visually that didn't actually really impact gameplay, like let's say it's snowing in desert maps or it's raining on the moon, that would be okay. But inverting the effects of biome heat on the game, that, yeah, I could see that pissing some people off. His heart was in the right place.
Let's get fired up.
I mean,
There's work to do.
stuff like that is kind of funny in hindsight. But
Yeah.
generally, mostly in hindsight. Why is he so high? Is he standing on geothermal? He didn't move through geothermal this round, so why is it saying he's got geothermal effects? Alright, I guess we're just switching to the LRMs for now until he can actually cool down a little. Nothing hit the beat up arm. Literally nothing. Something's gonna take that arm off. I don't think it has anything useful in it, but damn it, I want that arm.
Giving them everything I got.
Give me the arm. Hmm.
Oh, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Alright. I think... probably not going to kill it this round, but decent chance of catastrophic damage. It doesn't have an XL engine, so I think we can turn it into a stick. There's the arm. There's the torso.
Follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon.
Boom. And that might just kill the pilot. Yep.
Good to go.
Now the dice gods are being nice to me.
Affirmative.
Alright, what do we got odds to hit this guy here? Not great. Really? Alright, we'll go with it.
Let's do this.
Heavy lasers missed once again, but that's okay.
All right, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
Alright, you've got good armor. I want you to be a target this round and not move. And since you go first, we're going to use your target prediction to help everybody else, and we are going to wail on these guys.
Got it.
Hit each arm. Very nice. And he hit a tree again. Alright. If this wins... Oh, that guy's... I think I can kill him this round. Missed with the kick. Go figure. Autocannon, please. Nice. Welp. Very nice. Didn't get him with that mech, but he's going to be gone by the end of this round. I like my high firing lines. Alright. Can't hit the missiles. Nah. We're gonna play it safe for right now. I have this sneaky feeling that all of a sudden out of nowhere another star is gonna drop on me. Hanging on by a thread.
Orders.
We'll just walk you over there because they seem to be ignoring you, which I am more than happy with. And you should be able to do a number on this tank now. Nice.
Onward. No retreat.
I like it.
Yeah, Commander.
You are staying out of the line of fire because, as we've established, you're almost dead.
Affirmative.
But still useful.
Hot damn.
Little overkill.
Do this. Target neutralized.
Alright, we got 2 units left of each star. Nope. 1 of 1 and 2. So 3 units left. And I'm sure once we occupy the facility, another star is going to drop in on us. Probably with battle armor.
Oh god, they're shooting me and I'm really scared. Hurry.
I'm here.
Alright, Thunderbolts. Move you along the ridge here.
Advancing. Again.
Is that an LRM carrier? It is an LRM carrier. If this doesn't kill it outright, it's going to punch a hole in it. These things have very little damage tolerance.
You say so.
What do you need?
Mr. Merlin. Let's see what your looks like. I got the ATM carrier out of the way, though. That was honestly the bigger concern. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell's back there now?
I hear ya.
Alright. Hey. Much better.
Targeting enemy backside.
Nice.
Come on, mech warrior.
I don't think there's any salvage out of that guy. Nope.
Yep.
Alright. My heat scale down? Yes, it is. Do I want to burn that now? Why not? No chance for head hits, but I don't care.
I'm on it.
That guy's got good piloting. It's going to be tough to knock him over, but I think I can do it.
Good to go.
Now we're going to switch you to slug rounds. I am not overheating. Get bent. Alright, lucky headshot. Here we go. And I did get a lucky head hit.
Target's taking a critical hit.
One missile hit the head.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Let's fix that.
All right, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
Nice.
Follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon.
Yeah, you said that already. Did he fall over? Nope.
Ready for order.
You don't have impact weapons, so you can't knock him over, but you can definitely kill him. Because he's got... Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no guns.
Got it.
Head hit. Nice job. And then we just got this little guy over here left. Whatever that may be.
I'm picking up a new sensor trait.
Called it.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
How's it going?
Really? Can't see what the hell that thing is? Alright, we're gonna reserve.
Waiting for the right move.
Yep. Yeah, the modded voice packs, I mean, these guys are doing it for fun. And while some of them definitely have writing and voice acting chops, you kind of got to weigh the balance between, alright, mod is already 25 gigabytes. Is it really worth another 5 gigabytes so that we add 2 voice lines for every given scenario? And plus, how in the world do you code that in there? Let's put you here. Get you line of sight on that guy. Give you vigilance so that you don't fall over. Odds are not great that you're going to hit him. So we'll just add more weapons. Excellent. Alright, so now we've got 6 dudes we gotta kill. And I'm keeping the fight out of the building, so the bonus objective should be relatively easy to achieve. I want a sensor lock on whatever the hell that tank is. Really? I can't get it? You gotta be... Alright. If we put him here, can I get a sensor lock on that thing? Please. Yes! 75 tons. What the hell? Holy crap! Alright. Glad I didn't just jump in there and close range with him. That's going to be a bit of a tough nut to crack. Alright, what's that thing got on it? Almost 1,000 armor, bunch of streak 2s, 1 out of 2 LB10s, an LRM-10. Okay. We're going to hammer the crap out of him with missiles, I think. Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Jump jet, engage.
Battlelord
Give it
and...
everything you've got.
Really? That's all I got in range? Alright, fine.
Target confirmed.
Yay. He's got a divot in his armor now. $55 tons. That dude's 40 tons. That dude's 40 tons. Alright. This Ebon Jag is going to run up here and straight up delete that dude.
Hey there.
A fire starter. I'm just going to walk him one forward. He's got plenty of armor. He's got almost as much armor as that 75-ton tank. Heavy mediums and an ER PPC. He's the bigger threat. This guy's gonna be easy. Well, we'll focus on the guy that's gonna be easiest to take down.
Good to go.
Like so. Hopefully I can get that arm, and that's one of his big guns. Nope, hit every other undamaged area. Good job. We're gonna walk you back this way, a little bit closer. %60 chance to hit? No, we're gonna bump that up. Still 60% chance to hit, but I might be able to choose the arm. Okay, fine.
Right.
Nice.
That looks like a critical hit.
I'm giving you a pay raise. The Merlin. I do really like the Merlin. I understand it's about as basic can get for a heavy mech, but you know what? It's tough, it hits reasonably hard, and it's cheap to fix.
Firing on target.
Does just fine.
Warfare. scored a critical hit.
I might put a Clan ER PPC in it just for funsies. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. Cauldron Borns are tough, though, because this is what they're meant to do.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, what kind of odds do you give me? You know what? You got plenty of armor. We're going to tempt fate here. We're going to get you a little closer. There we go. Yeah, we're only going a little over the heat threshold. I think it'll be fine. Substantial accuracy boost, and he's dead. Nice.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Don't blow up.
My heat getting pretty high.
His heat is getting hot. This, on the other hand, probably not going to hit with much.
Taking the shot.
Nope. It's okay.
Reseating you.
Alright. We're going to put you in the woods, because classically speaking, you've been really easy to take out. And we're going to split your fire. Good odds of hitting him. Really bad odds of hitting him.
Multiple enemies. Locked in.
Nice. Whittle him down just a little more. Some cluster rounds hit. I'm good with that.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Eat it, punk. Nice. Now he's going to be really easy to hit.
Commander?
Can you hit? You can. Do I want to try to get you closer? Kinda, but you know what? We're going to go for the long shot here.
On it.
Batting 500, I'll take it.
Let's go.
Alright, that damage is starting to add up. It's pretty spread out, but how's he looking? Yeah, it's down to half in most locations. Oh, we're about to make somebody very unhappy. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Yes. Yep, I like this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. That's it. Alright.
Need something, Chief?
Okay. Good odds of hitting him. 5 blow off that torso. Most of what's left is going to transfer to the center torso. Oh, I don't get to choose a hit location. Well, gee whiz. But if I can nail that torso, that's going to transfer to the center torso. He's going to be 3 shades of dead. And that's over half his firepower.
Locking up.
Thank you!
Give him everything you got.
Oh, he's done in 2 rounds.
Hit, Commander.
Or he's done right now. I'll take it. 4 more to go. Hellhound, huh? Oof.
Light damage, Commander.
Good to go, boss.
Oh, yes.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Lucky headshot, please. Not this time around, but that's okay. I don't think you guys have enough firepower to really hurt anybody. Let's put you right there, and we are really gonna frustrate the hell out of some people. I understand it's AI, and I don't care. Yeah, I really want this guy dead. And we're now much closer to that objective. Oof. Not a whole lot of those hit, but that's okay. You're a part of things too.
What now?
Let's get you just a little closer.
There? Okay.
I don't like those odds either, but you know what? We'll take the long shot. And we'll miss it. Worst things have happened. We are going to be fine.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Merlin, Merlin. Jump jets, jump jets. I was hoping to go to some area that had a little bit better line of sight, but we don't have that available to us.
Engaging target.
I hit with 1 LRM out of everything.
What can I do for you?
Alright, we're going to skip to ER larges. And we're just going to open up with everything else. Accuracy by volume.
Another hit like that, and you're toast.
Now, someone else can follow up and beat the crap out of you. Like so.
Confirmed. Hell yeah.
A
Reporting
little disappointed he didn't fall over.
Orders?
I think we can rectify that right about now.
Locking in all weapons.
Or just straight up take him out. I'm good with that too.
One less target.
Alright, 3 left. Then we just walk on top of an empty occupation area and we're done. That's what I expected to happen.
Oh, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
You are going to take out that Von Luckner. And then there were 2.
Follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
I could actually salvage that if I really wanted to, but I don't.
Commander?
Kingfisher, we're going to run you in that general direction.
No shooting, just running.
Alright, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
Alright, so we got a 40-ton and a 55-ton left. I think we're just fine. He didn't move?
Receiving you.
Seriously? Alright. I'm leaving him parked on the ridge because I've been in this situation before where it looks like I'm almost done, and I move everybody off the ridge, and then I get another lance or another star of enemies that drops on top of the ridge and destroys me. Mr. Eben Jag, we're gonna give you, oh, it's jammed. We'll do this then. Which one? Alright. 680 armor, 860 armor. Kind of an anagram. Alright, see what we can do here. Nice. Very nice. Please don't explode. I have had guys hit that tiny overheat threshold and blow up more than once in this game. More than once in this playthrough. There's really no point in the sensor lock, so we'll just let it ride.
Copy that.
Let's see. No, we want to kill the guy first, so we'll take him out.
Copy that.
Like so.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Standing by.
And if he doesn't eject now, he will soon.
No shoot. Just running.
Oh, I didn't put jump jets on that dervish. Man, what was I thinking?
Okay.
Commander,
Speaking of,
jumping.
if this LRM-5 contributes anything meaningful, I will laugh.
Locked on.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, we're gonna jump you a little closer too. Jump jets are awesome, folks. I've only got 3 salvos left of missiles anyway, might as well get rid of them. Nice!
Let's go.
And then there was one.
Yes, Commander.
You do not have the jump jets. But you need to cool off anyhow.
Commander?
Alrighty, let's see what you can do from here. Probably not much, unless we get lucky head hits. Nope.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want?
Oof. I guess we're running you in this direction.
Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
Out of range of everybody.
Waiting for orders.
Mr. Kingfisher.
On the move. Full speed.
Out of line of sight of everybody.
All right, boys, follow me. We're gonna go shoot the moon, Kaiser.
You can hit him. But I don't know if you will. Yeah, you probably will.
Target confirmed.
Nice. Yeah, now the game's definitely getting stuttery. It's alright, it's almost dinner time anyhow. That's your plan? Alright, we need to undo some ER medium so he doesn't explode. Just in case. I think he's... Oh, come on. Well, the kick didn't land. I think everything else did, though. It's so exciting, this view. Alright, what did we do? Oh, nice. Torso hit. Took off. I mean, he really doesn't have a lot of useful guns. More or less, this one's more or less a dedicated anti-infantry mech with some anti-mech weapons. Eat it, punk.
Commander.
We're just gonna walk you right over there. And end him.
Firing on target.
Thank you. Ye old friendly dropship. Be nice if they had guns that fired back.
I'm ready for orders.
We're gonna put you back on the ridge again, just in case.
What now?
Thunderbolt, you can get close.
Rolling as fast as I can.
Merlin, get you out of the way.
Jump jets.
I hear ya.
You can't get close, so we're just gonna put you in Overwatch over there. Basically just establish a loose perimeter. Oh, you don't have jump jets either. It's okay.
Roger that.
Waiting for orders.
There we go. We're gonna put you right there.
Ah, God, I was sleeping. What do you want? Oh, I don't like going fast. It's scary.
And by the time I get everybody where I want them, the game's gonna be over.
Copy that. Full speed.
Yep.
Mission successful.
Winning. Rock on. Since I have to relaunch the game, I might just do another run or another mission or something. Whatever. After I'm done eating dinner. This is rolling pretty smooth. I have a lot of engagement, for me anyway. I saw it tick all the way up to 25 concurrent viewers at one point, which, holy shit, I almost never get double digits. Good thing I'm not doing this as an income source. Ooh, AT, oh man, oh boy. Look at all the goodies. 4 ferrofibrous, yes please. I have regular, okay. Do I have high explosive? Yeah, I got a little bit of everything. Okay, okay. Got some of those. Got some of those. Alright, I know I have plenty of those. Got plenty of those. 2 Royal Griffin salvage, and I've already got 1. 2 Clan XL engines. Now we're talking. But before I get carried away here, let's see if there's anything else in here that's really unique that I want. Not so much. Alright. The 4 ferrofibers and the 2 XL engine, man. 3 ATM 12s, 5 ATM 3s. The salvage is amazing. And we hope we just get lucky on the rest. And to a degree I have. I could build a whole Von Luckner. Not that I really want one. Heavy mediums, I already have 10, that's fine. Regular mediums, I have 14, I can sell that. Small lasers. Okay. SRM2 Clan. Sure. Streak 4s, yeah, we could use more of those. Streak 6s, definitely use more of those. ATM ammo, I have 8. Yeah, I'll take another 5. Okay, cool. That went really well. So we're going to do the boring logistical crap, and then I'm going to log off for now, and I think a little bit later tonight I will come back on and do another round. Yeah, buddy. On the star map, if you hold shift and click a star system, you can set waypoints for jumps. Very handy if you're going for a planet visited score. I'm not. Sorry, I'm not made of money and fuel costs money. What the fuck is he talking about? No one is beat up. We got an Atlas that's not quite put back together yet. But like... Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Forgot about this part. Alright. I think we're gonna ditch the small pulse laser. He's as up armored as he's going to get. Repair everything. He's already got AMS. Put Artemis for the alarm launchers. What can we do to make this guy just a little bit better? Probably not much. Let's take a look at our equipment here and see what we got. Active probe? No. ECM? Yes. ECM will help. That will stop him from catching quite so much return fire. And we can take just a little bit off the legs, a little bit off the rear, and use the one. Yep. Excellent.
Logged and noted.
Alright, now let's go through our guys that can be assembled. We're going to ready the Von Luckner. It's a tank, they all look the same to me. Vehicle bays. 2 LB10s, 4 Streak 2s, XL engine, LRM-10 with Artemis. Nice, nice, nice. Lots of stuff. Okay, back into storage go. And now I have tons of components. Alright, what else we got? Vapor Eagle 3. I'm going to go ahead and get that ready.
That neck you asked for is cleared for fighting.
I'm not reading all that because I don't feel like it. Heavy medium. Oh, yep, this is a heavy medium one we just took out. Okay, cool. More stuff. Awesome. We're on a roll here. Oh, I thought I hit that. Anything else to be put together? Yes. Wolverine 2C. They renamed it Conjurer because they're pansies.
That mech you wanted is back online.
The word Wolverine is forbidden in clan society. Large pulse, 2 ear, medium, some LRM5s. They made it moderately better. And a clan double heatsink kit, which I am definitely taking. Now that that's done, we're going to see how much money we have when we are done selling some of these that we don't want. We'll sell that, we'll sell the Dervish, sell the Von Luckner. Wow, that's cheap. Probably because I stripped everything off of it. Sell the Vapor Eagle. The Talos doesn't really hold a special place in my heart, so we'll get rid of that. Alright, the Quick Draw, the Sumner, the Crusader, yes. Cool. Now there's some ammo I should have an overabundance of that I can do for a little bit of chump change. ATM, that's worth some money. Yep, that's pretty much it. Cool. Keep everything else. Let's see where our pilots are at for XP. Nope. He's already maxed out. Nice. Gramps is already maxed out.
Good to go, boss.
Orders. Standing by.
Very nice.
Training.
Yeah, people I play RPGs with hate how I skill up characters because I skill them up pretty much as evenly as I can. Juggernaut. Yes. Do like the Juggernaut.
Ready.
Oops.
Hey there.
Screwed that up. Juggernaut, yes. Thank you.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Medusa,
Commander.
still down for the count.
Orders. Waiting for orders.
Mr. Loki, you better have gotten something. Yep, cool.
Warrior training complete.
Tex is still down. Wolfbane's doesn't have anything. Alright, do we have any engineering projects? Alright, I want that Atlas operational. What do we have left for missions on this planet? Do I want to stay here? I could use an opportunity to get in the good graces of both Merrick and House Steiner. So yeah, we're going to stay here. We're going to totally fix everything.
Ready to go over financials whenever.
And you know what? We're going to be a little generous with the monies. Chaos March Spotlight. Reports from the region state that the Tooth of Ymir are now on planet to support an independence-minded Duke Benson Abraham's irregulars against the pro-Liao Freedom Brigade. Pfft, there's an oxymoron if I ever heard one. And the Langendorf Lancers. The Lancers set to Epsilon Indy in 3058 to support pro-Capellan factions trying to take control of the planetary government have responded by hiring the other mercenary fighter squadron, the Night Things, okay, to become part of the Lancers. Now relatively evenly matched, both mercenary units and their employers are looking for further support to break this uneasy stalemate. That's a no for me, dog. Another round of violence has struck the world of Zurich, sparked by the arrival on planet of more Liao-backed mercenaries in the name of Xinjiang movement. The local Liao guerrillas hope to repeat their success in the aftermath of Operation Guerrero, but with the first Kestrel Grenadiers also back on the planet after the campaign on nearby Nanking, a sizable faction of the population staunchly pro-freedom, the pro-Liao forces face an uphill battle. Yes. Note there that pro-freedom is anti-Liao. It pretty much tells you all you need to know about House Liao, or the Capellan Confederation as a whole. Contract for these and other Chaos March worlds are available via the MRBC database. No. Nope. I have read enough BattleTech lore to know that I do not want anything to do with Chaos March. It's named that for a reason. Ooh, Cannonball Run. Look over the op details. Convoy and... oh, salvage only op. Freelancing Cannonball Run has been added to the command center. Alright, as much as I hate to say it, the Atlas can wait for that one, because I'm guessing this is going to be a limited time offer. And with that, let us save the game. And we're going to call it there for now. Alright, so what time is it? It is about a little after 1700 local. So, yeah, about 1900 hours or so. Local time, so 2 hours. We'll be back on. We're going to run through some more rounds. And hopefully have as good a luck as I did this time. Thanks to the glory that is overwhelming firepower. So everybody that tuned in, thank you very much. And if and you want to, I'll see you in 2 hours.